Hi Virgo, this is your love reading from the end of July going into the end of August. On previous videos I've done, I have concentrated on just general readings, but I thought I would give love readings a go this time as well. As I have said in past videos, I always pre-shuffle and lay out the cards as I feel it saves time and I really just want to get stuck into your reading. So we'll begin. The energy being brought in this month is the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles suggests some feeling of sentimentality or a fear of letting go of something. As you can see here, he's kind of holding on tight to those pentacles, and that's what this card is representing, that you're holding on to something or someone extremely tightly because you're fearing what will happen if you let it go. It could be that you're holding on to sentimental things from your past, feelings or gifts that you've had from the past, or it could just be that you are holding on to something now for the sake of it because you're scared and you're fearing what will happen if you let go. I should just say as well that the Pentacles are earth related. They are for Virgo, Capricorn and Taurus, but this card is very much saying that you are holding on to something out of fear of possibly letting it go. Here we have the Knight of Cups. Now this has come within your helping or hindering position, and the cups are all to do with emotions, feelings and love. They represent the water signs, which are Scorpio, Cancer and Pisces. And as you can see in this card, this knight has come along on this white horse and is offering his cup. And to anybody, that could be lovely. He's offering his emotions, his love and his feelings, and that's great. But the problem with this Knight of Cups is what he is saying he's offering to you is actually very different to what he's prepared to give. As an example, somebody could be offering a fully committed relationship, but you find that it's more a friends of benefit. Somebody could be offering living together, but they've done nothing about making the initial moving in with you or asking you to move in with them. Because this card is all about somebody offering you something, but when it comes down to it, what they're actually giving to you is very different from what you thought was being offered. And this card is asking you to look closely at that, to look closely at what somebody has said they're offering. Basically, it's kind of like actions speak louder than words. Somebody has said something to you or is saying stuff to you in regards to what they're going to give you in terms of love and relationship, but what their actions are saying is very different from their words. Here we have the Seven of Wands. The wands represent fire energy. They represent Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. And the Seven of Wands being reversed, as this card is kind of, it's saying that no matter how hard you seem to try within this relationship, you don't get anywhere. All you seem to get is stress. Somebody behaving in a difficult way. Somebody else always wanting to be right all the time. And it's showing that really it's about battles. That somebody just wants to battle with you all the time, or somebody just wants to argue for the sake of arguing, and you know, all it's doing is causing you stress and bringing you down, and you just think, do you know what, I've put so much hard work into this relationship, or so much effort, and all you want to do is just create a battle all the time. It's almost like you're walking on eggshells, and sometimes you feel too afraid to say something or do something because it's going to create another battle or another argument. And this card is saying, you know, for you to just pick your battles, because you're kind of at a point where you think, do you know what, I'm done with battling. I can't be doing with this anymore. It's taking my energy away. It's causing me stress. It's making me feel resentful. And, you know, I just don't want this battle anymore. It could be that you're battling with this Knight of Cups because this Knight of Cups had promised so much and said so much and offered so much, and now the reality of it is that it's not come to fruition. It's literally been, as I said, a case of, well, you know, come on, actions speak louder than words. You've been good at saying what you're going to give to me or give to our relationship, but you're not actually delivering. And then that's created some stress and battles. And that's created some constant stress with you, because you feel that you are having to make that clear to them, and that's creating a battle. And then they're coming back at you, and all it's doing is creating this battle between the both of you. Because somebody really is, this knight is not really delivering what he said he was going to deliver. And this card is saying that the battles are pointless. Completely pointless. Because the battles are just breeding more and more resentment, and to step aside from the battles because it's pointless. Here, for your, this has fallen within your past, but what is still affecting you from the past? This is the Two of Wands. Now, the Two of Wands is about balancing, but it's about balancing your needs and your wants. In the man's hand, he has the world in his hands, but he's not focusing on that world. He's not looking at that world. He's looking out to the horizon. Because what this card is symbolizing is that he has everything he needs, and the emphasis on needs, in his hands. But the one thing he wants is still eluding him. The one thing that he really wants, he still hasn't got, and he's still looking for that, and he's still searching for that. And this is still affecting you now, I feel. That you are still being affected from what you know you need to have within your life. But balancing that with what you actually want in your life. Because I feel that it's out of balance. We all need things in our life. We need money, we need a job, we need food, whatever it is. We all need things. We all need people around us to offer us support and help and friendship and love. But these things are not necessarily giving to us what we actually want. And this card is saying that there is there's no, it's about creating a balance, because there's a lack of balance between what you need and want. And that is having an effect on you, because you it's like you have everything you need, but you don't necessarily have everything that you actually want. Here we have the King of Swords. Now, the King of Swords is air related, which is to do with Aquarius, Gemini and Libra in terms of signs, but that's not does not mean that you are dealing with somebody from one of those signs. But the swords are representative of your thoughts, okay? And it's all to do with thoughts and the mind. This King of Swords is a devious character. This is quite possibly somebody. It's either somebody around you, or it is you taking on this energy. And if it is you, then it needs to stop, because the King of Swords reversed is not nice. It's somebody behaving in a cruel way, almost with evil intentions. It's somebody that's being cunning, devious and manipulative. It's somebody that knows they have power over somebody else, and they're not afraid to wield that power. And if this is not you behaving in this way, and I hope it's not, because it's horrible. The person behaving in this way is not nice at all. But if this is not you taking on this behaviour and energy, then it is somebody around you that is able to manipulate you, and does it in such a devious way that you don't even realise what they're doing. But they are manipulating you. They're being cruel to you, and they're not being honest and truthful. And this card is saying that you need, if you know somebody like that, the best advice is for you to remove yourself from this individual, because they're not being nice. They're not nice at all. Not at all. And the fact that it's swords and it is to do with the mind and the thoughts, I would feel that this person is able to manipulate your thoughts, is able to get into your head and manipulate you. And if this is somebody that you are emotionally attached to, then you really do need to think twice, because manipulative games, that's not good. That's not nice. That's not love. Not at all. I don't like this card reversed. Here we have the Knight of Wands. This has fallen within your near future, okay? The Knight of Wands can be very much an intuitive force. And he acts quickly and is fast moving. And I feel that there is going to be some fast moving action in regards to long awaited decisions. Decisions that could be based on pure intuition about something, of having this gut feeling or this gut instinct about something, maybe something not being right. But I think that there have been some decisions that have been needed to have been made for a long time, and I feel that finally these decisions are going to be made, and they're going to be made quickly. The next card we have is the Tower, and this would very much sit aside this Knight of Wands with the decisions being made quickly, because the Tower is the ending of something, but it's something that you've had no control over. It's something that's had to end. You can see everything, you know, the tower's caught on fire, the people are thrown out, they weren't expecting it. If they was expecting it, they would have run out of the tower before it caught on fire and started to collapse around them. This is something that is inevitable. This is an ending to something, the collapse of something that has to end. There's nothing you can do about this. It's almost like it's a fated destiny type of ending, and it's got to happen, because without this ending, any new beginning cannot come. But some people like the Tower and some people don't. Obviously, it is dependent on how the Tower speaks to you and what it is representing for you. But this is saying that there is going to be a massive collapse and ending to something, which I would very much think is a relationship. And I would feel that it's very much to do with this Knight of Cups, who is offering things and not delivering. and is possibly behaving in a manipulative way. Somebody who is manipulating you to stay within a relationship just for their own needs and their own means, when the reality of it is they're never going to fully deliver what they are saying, and they're never going to fully commit. And I think that this Tower is representative of that collapsing down. The next card we have is the Magician. This has fallen within your to be aware of. The Magician, when he is reversed, is a trickster. It is somebody who not put spells on people, but again, somebody being manipulative, somebody tricking you, somebody not being what they seem to be. You are thinking this person is one way, but in actual facts, they are not. There is trickery going on with this card. Here we have the Ten of Wands. And it is reversed. And this card is showing burdens. This card has fallen within your need to know, and this card is suggesting that there is heavy burdens, but it's saying that these burdens are there on your shoulders and back because of your own doing. That maybe the trickery of this person and the manipulative lies from somebody have created this heavy burden on you. A burden that, had you seen this person for what they really are, you could have dealt with it sooner and you wouldn't now be feeling so burdened, because this card is about some form of self-deception, that you have deceived yourself about somebody, or you have allowed yourself to be deceived about somebody. That somebody has not shown themselves in their true light. And now you are carrying the burden from that. And the last card we have is the Four of Cups. And as I said, the cups are emotion-based cards. And the water element. The Four of Cups is very much, it's like everything on the outside looks rosy, but on the inside it really isn't very rosy. This is in your distant future. This is you finally becoming tired of it all. This is a wishful thinking card of you wishing that you could change somebody or change a situation. But it is a card of saying that you cannot do that. You cannot change somebody. and make them be what you want them to be. And you are just becoming extremely tired of it all. You know, dissatisfaction has crept in. And boredom, and generally just feeling completely tired of it all. It is saying that you need to appreciate the emotional investment that you have made within this relationship, because I feel that you have made a lot of emotional investment to this relationship. But I feel that you are maybe not getting the same emotional investment back as what you have given. And as I said, it is just a card of saying, do you know what, I'm just tired of it all now. I've had enough. You know, I've been wishing and hoping that this relationship would change, or I've been wishing and hoping that this person would change, and it's still the same, and I've had enough, and I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm going to pull a clarifying card onto this, because it is such a negative card to kind of end on. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the Six of Swords. Okay? Now, the Six of Swords is about moving on. Okay? You can see that there is people in the boat. Okay? And the swords are representative of, as I said, the thoughts and the thought process and what's in the mind. But you can see that they're in this boat and they're taking their thoughts with them, and they are physically moving away. And at no point is anybody looking back to see, because the past is not there no more. They've made this decision to move forward and to keep moving forward, and physically moving forward and mentally moving forward, because that's what these cards are representative of. The sixes are good cards. You know, they're wish cards. They're cards of victory, of overcoming struggles and burdens and hurdles. And that's what this is representing. This is a physical moving away and a mental moving away, which is a complete moving away from something. Some people can physically move away from somebody but still be mentally attached to them. Somebody could mentally detach themselves from somebody but still be living with them. But this card is the complete. It's the physical and the mental moving on to something new, and finally saying, I'm done with this. I'm done with the promises of something that never materialize. I'm done with the manipulative mind games. I'm done with everybody on the outside thinking that everything is rosy and good with our relationship when actually it isn't. And the Tower is very much representing the breaking down, the ending, the crashing down of this relationship. And the Ten of Wands reversed is very much showing the heavy burden that this has created on you. It's not been an easy relationship or an easy ending to the relationship, and it's created a burden. But ultimately, your decision is to physically step away from the relationship and mentally step away, which will create a new beginning. And as I said, the 6 is a victory, and it is that final decision to step aside and move away and create something better for your future. So although the reading hasn't been overly positive, and please don't shoot the messenger, but the final outcome is a good one. So Virgo, that concludes your love reading. I do hope it has resonated with some of you. I would appreciate a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and any comments you wish to make. I really enjoy to read those comments, and I always do make sure that I reply to all of them. I will be back in again in September for your general and love readings then, and thanks for watching. Bye.